Hey y'all, Jesse Williams here with the Southern Backwoods Oracle, coming to you for the weekly card reading. My quick update on the card deck. I only have like 4 more cards to do the border for. We're getting closer, but in the meantime, let's see what the cards are going to say for this week's reading. All right. So for this week's reading, y'all, the energy that we should move towards, that we should focus in on, is the fall card reversed. And we got another reversal this week. I'm pretty sure that we've had the fall card recently, but for those of you that have not seen it, this is what it's going to look like. It's a field full of pumpkins. So the story behind the fall card. When I was about 10 or 12 years old, the hill behind our house, it was about early fall. I remember looking over there on the hillside, and the hillside was like covered in all these round objects. In my head, I was like, oh my God, it's a whole field of pumpkins, right? Right in time for fall, a field of pumpkins. So I went and got the binoculars, and I was looking through the binoculars, looking at the hillside, and I could see all the round objects over there. Couldn't tell what they were, though. They're rather light in color. So I thought maybe they're like really large gourds. But in my head, I was like, wouldn't it be really cool if it was just a field of pumpkins? So me and my cousin one day decided we were going to go and trek through the field and go see this field. And we did. Crossed the creek, went through these woods, all these briar bushes, and it was some sort of melons. Wasn't pumpkins. But in my mind, it made this image of like this magical, mysterious field of pumpkins. That's where the inspiration of the card came from. Fall card is the field of random pumpkins. But what does this card mean? The fall card is a card of transition. It's transitioning from putting in a lot of work to actually getting harvest, reaping results. It's also a card of abundance and satisfaction. A pat on the back, job well done. But when it's reversed, it turns much more into a resistance to change, resistance to transition. It's a flat out refusal to change. The fall card reversed also points to disappointing results, disappointment in general, not being satisfied, or even just a lack thereof, either in results or in preparation for change. There's just a lack. So how do we take this card and turn it into a challenge for the week? This week's challenge is about looking at the areas of your life where you're resisting change, where you feel a little disappointed, where you feel that lack thereof, and try to figure out how could you make that card right side up instead of reversed. How do you make that energy go direct? What do you need to do in order to lean into energy in a way that makes you satisfied with the results, or that makes you open to change? How do you cultivate openness? How do you stop resisting? How do you stop fighting change? These are the questions that you should be asking this week. This is the energy we should be moving into. Somewhere within us, we're fighting change. Don't fight it. Let it happen. Change is necessary. Change is part of living. That's all I've got for y'all this week, y'all. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time.